Good morning, everybody. Morning, Travis. Congrats on your eval passing. Good morning, Dimitri. Everything looks good to me. Hey, good morning, Kevin. Welcome. Let me just double check if this is working. Yep, looks good. Good morning, Trading Frog. What's up, Drew? We got the regulars all in here. That's good to see. I feel like I could get a setup here. So I'm kind of watching. Today is a short day. I assume you mean going short, right? Not that it's like a half day or whatever. Looks like silver is recovering. But is this a dead cat bounce? Good morning, E-Mini Magic. Oh yeah, did you you won the Apex account, so reach out to me on Discord by opening up a ticket. You're gonna enter in the 12s. Stop loss 16. Alright. Good luck. Seems kind of risky entering before the market opens, but you do you, man. Locking in today. Alright. Alright, let me take care of this real quick. Jolt today at 10, right? Yeah, so even more reason to probably stay out. Yeah, we stalled pretty hard yesterday in the afternoon. Wasn't even close to getting anything. Morning, Rich. Good to see you, man. We got 2 minutes until market opens. Let's see what happens. And we got jolts at 10, so be careful. No jolts, government shutdown. I thought that was for whatever. I heard something about government shutdown, but I thought it was something from Friday, though. Hold on. Here, Friday's jobs report will be delayed because of the partial government shutdown. So whatever is coming out on Friday is delayed. All right, looks like Dimitri is printing. He got in at 12. It is dumping. Hopefully we don't come back up here. What is coming out on Friday? Supposed to. It's the 6th. What? There's nothing on Friday. So maybe they got it wrong. All right, market is open. We're coming up. I don't know. I can't tell which is delayed. Oh, so NFP, non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate is coming out on Friday. I assume those two things are delayed. Yeah, that would make sense. First Friday of the month, NFP, right? Oh, wow, look at that. Mega pump, man. I could get a setup here. Oh, just kidding. Yeah. Not yet. So we did end up going down. We just did a massive like a sweep of some sort. Touched yesterday's close. Yeah, I think entering anything before the market opens might be too risky here. But I mean, sometimes I do it, so can't really say. Waiting 15 minutes. I mean, I would wait until jolts, right? Ideally. But from what I remember, I feel like jolts don't really do anything. Maybe it does, I don't know. Lucid's event calendar doesn't have it on there. Okay. Well, maybe it's a nothing burger then. It could be a nothing burger. Usually 10 o'clock stuff is nothing burger, right? Sometimes something happens, but very rarely. It's usually the 8:30 and the FOMC. Yeah, pretty decent moves here. 5-point moves. Five, 6 points on ES. All right, looks like we're going down. All right. We are going down, but we're chopping around, so probably not the best place to enter in any direction right now. Unless like you try to kind of fade the push up. But even then it's pretty risky. Holy dump. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Did anyone catch that? Wow. Morning, honey. Just gotta wait until 10, I guess. Still have 15 minutes. Upload your entry on Discord. What are we looking at here? Didn't you get tagged out though? Or did you enter again? You have your stop loss at 17.5. Oh, okay. So you moved it. Okay. This picture doesn't say anything about your stop loss, my guy. I guess I mean I could infer that the stop loss here it is 17.5 like you said. Yeah, I mean we could bounce back up, so either you take some profit or You just get out break even, you know? But I used to take those crazy RR trades, but not anymore. All right, we are coming up a little bit here. I think if we fall back down at within 10 minutes, I feel like I could get something here. All right, we're coming back down. Interesting. But are we going to bounce off of this bullish fair value gap? Maybe. I feel like I'm almost there here, unless we bounce. All right, we got 6 minutes until 10 a.m. All right, we are dropping. Really interesting. Okay. All right. I'm starting to get something here, guys. But I'm not sure if it's going to happen. But so far, I'm looking at a short here. It is moving ahead without me right now, so not sure if it's gonna pan out, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it is just going straight down right now. So my entry is gonna be 6998 and 75 cents here going short, but as you can see, it is just dumping really hard. So maybe it won't happen. That's all right. Sell on retest of 95. Yeah, I'm hoping it would come up a little bit more. Or I'm going short 6998 and 75 cents. You guys can see my bracket there. It's a long shot, but oh yeah, we just hit 10 a.m. too, so wow, we are dumping so hard right now. So it looks like I missed my move. That was a pretty hard dump into the hourly close there. We just keep going down. So that's the bottom. And then where's the top? This thing is the top. All right, we'll see if we get some sort of a mega bounce here. I feel like I'll probably get a new setup before I get tagged in that one, but we'll see. We're getting a nice little bounce here. Hopefully it's not something crazy that comes all the way up in like one candle. All right, we're getting some bullish movement here. Let's see how far it comes up. I feel like on paper, like my entry looks okay. It's like the bottom of these candles. All I need is just a little bit of pullback after hitting my thing. But we might just push past it super fast. We'll see. All right, we're gonna keep going down, I guess. All right, I guess we're gonna go lower. Nice little bounce off of that hourly low. That could have been a good trade right there. Took a $200 L shorting like 15 minutes ago, barely got stopped, then went down 60 points. Oh man, that sucks, man. Sometimes it's like that, you get the direction right, but the other half of the equation is the entry, right? So stuff like that happens. Would like to see this tap 52 before moving up. We might consolidate a little bit since it's 10 a.m. and all. If I don't take a trade today, then it's gonna be a week since I've taken a trade. But that's all right. I just need like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 good trades this month, and I'm set. I'm set for the month. All right, I guess it's gonna go down. Go down some more. Almost just placed my order in ES instead of MES. Yeah. If you deal with MES and ES, you will make that mistake. It might not be today, but someday down the line. And you if that does happen, I would have to I would recommend just flatten the trade. Like even like don't even think about like, okay, should I just stay in and see if this works out? Don't even do that. It's not worth it. If we break lower, market's going to crash. So I guess like potentially we made a lower high, right? We rolled over before tagging, like without tagging this. So I don't know if we're falling back down for a pullback to go higher, or if we're just gonna crash and tag this low. We are moving up, guys. See how far we can push it. Took the Lucid Flex account, traded Asian and London session, lost 533. Woke up to this morning, traded New York. Played the game that I know, made 561. Gross 28. This is why I admire you. Okay, well, it sounds like you need to trade New York, you know? Unless you usually trade Asian and London. You always play your game. Yeah, I try not to kind of deviate because I'm too scared to, right? I don't know what I'm doing if it's not this. I don't want to go back to hours and hours and days of back testing trying something new, right? So you could say it's like out of laziness. You could say it's my conviction to my strategy. You know, that sounds better, but I feel like if you're gonna make an educated guess about the market, you need the best chance you can get. Not just watch one YouTube video and try it out, right? Want to find the long around here. I do want it to come up. I have I still have like 30 minutes on this order, so a lot can happen in 30 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say 62 just yet, but we'll see. Wait, Dimitri, did you hit your TP? Looks like you said 62. You entered on 7,012 and you made what, 50 points? I mean, from what he's showing us on Discord, looks like he held. Yeah, I saw that trade, man. There is a cord. You just click on the giveaway thing up top or down here. This thing. That's the Discord link. All right, going back down though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick with this order live. Hopefully, I don't get tagged. I'll be right back. Well. We decided to fall more here. This is some crazy stuff right now. Good job, Dimitri. Say it is knowing what you're good at and sticking to it like a baseball player who knows what balls to swing at. You wait for the market to pitch you your ball before you take a swing. Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting, right? But I feel like the market condition changed once again. That my strategy isn't working as well. Well, I feel like there are three scenarios. Like one is like I keep getting setups but I lose all the time. That's one condition. Second condition is like I get setups all the time and win most of the time. And then third scenario is like right now. Like I've been putting in orders like every hour for the past week, but I've never been filled. So that's like another market condition. So you just never know what market condition you'll be in. All you can control is, how you implement your strategy. Hey, good morning, hustler. We're just not getting the retest once it picks the direction. That's why I feel like I'm not getting filled. It's usually when the market just like picks a direction, it just goes. It just goes without coming back, or it doesn't retest as much, and that's the market condition we're in right now. Yeah, these are some wild moves today. But we did dump a lot. I feel like we could see some sort of a bounce pretty soon here. If you go to 5 minutes and zoom out, it's Bart Simpson. Yeah. That is Bart Simpson. I think Dimitri caught like all of it from the top. Other than that, caught the opening dump, but got nervous and closed before the second mega dump. I mean, if you caught any of this, either that's the beginning, middle, or the end, I think that's a W. Caught 11 or 12 points, bailed 55. Nice. So you caught that last little bit of dump there. But I mean, looks like good thing you bailed because it bounced right back up. So I mean, 3 contracts, hustler. 3 contracts, 11, 12 points. Like, that's a lot, you know? Should be happy about that, man. It looks like it wants to come up here. Longs and shorts are risky. We are consolidating. Not surprising because it's 10 o'clock. But this does feel like that Friday price action. Wait, today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. Man, we're still gonna fall down? Jeez, alright. We're still bearish, I guess. Unless, like, we bounce around here. Just have to wait longer. You have a buy at 44. I don't know. I think it could go lower. Because the bounce so far it seems pretty weak. We just keep making lower highs. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. I think unless we break some of these highs, like it's still bearish. You can't even see my order now. It's up here. Don't forget about my order. Hey, smooth operator. Yeah, I got about like 15 minutes left on this order. Looks like I'm canceling it once again. 18 minutes until 11. Yeah. Yep. We hit a hard pause right here, but it is still bearish. Still making those lower highs. Instead of being down 1,400 on two accounts like on Friday, I'm down 200 on one account, so we're not practicing insanity. I didn't know you were down 1,400 on two accounts on Friday. 700 on each. Yeah. Brought them both back. Nice. Yeah, I mean, those days will happen, right? But you just have to take back control and bring them back one day at a time. All right, going down. My worst days were on nasty 2 hour sell off, so not to be down bad feels really good. Yeah. I feel like once you get a taste of, the benefit of not having to be in a drawdown, I feel like it's hard to go back to that place, right? You don't want to put yourself in that situation again. So, kind of helps you not take any crazy, stupid trades. That's how I feel anyway. Like, I would never want to be in a place where I have no funded accounts left. So, why would I do anything to kind of accelerate that process or, yeah, that outcome? I feel like not having any funding account left is like worst thing that can happen to you. That's why I'm trying to pass a couple evals before I trade heavy on the sim. Yeah. Looking for a squeeze 70 to 72. It looks like we're going up, but it's a little too late for me. Only have like, I don't know, 5 minutes left. Potentially making a higher high here, maybe if we break that previous high. $58 to $66 one contract. That is not a bad trade. Yeah, looks like we're back here. Looks like we're going up now. I have 44 minutes, not 44, 4 minutes left. I mean, it's not gonna come up in 4 minutes, right? I guess I'll just at least be ready just in case. Because it is moving up pretty fast here. Pasture Lucid, nice. Alright, so it looks like everybody cut this long here. Gosh, why does it have to come up like when I'm so close to like canceling this? But I still feel like it's far away enough that I don't have to like worry about it too much. The 2 contract strat is working, nice. Alright, I think it stopped coming up. Yeah, Travis passed his eval. Looking for a long entry on this drop. Alright, good luck, man. I have 2 minutes left. It's insanely impressive to pass one so quick trading micros too. That time you spent paper trading paid off. Yeah, he's doing good. I feel like you kind of get the sense that Travis is a different beast since he spent so long paper trading. I feel like that says a lot about the person. Right when I said pullback zone, it dropped, but I'm done trading. Yeah, we're approaching 11. Um, I'm going to cancel this order now. And look for a new setup here. I was just going to say, smooth operator, that if you got tagged in here. Thank you guys so much. Start living in a vehicle. 2 months later, I'm in a place and funded. Nice. Yeah, just show up. But as much as we want to congratulate you, man, but always stay humble, have the right expectations, right? It's gonna be there are gonna be ups and downs, but you're doing good. You're doing good. Have my entry at 65.5 to manage my risk with my position. Yeah, sometimes you're right on your analysis, but it never comes back down to fill you in. I've had that happen. I feel like all this week and last week. Took a small long there. Nice. All right. Well, we're about to close this hourly candle, and looks like we are approaching the highs of the next hourly high. So that's good news. Hopefully, we can keep going up. Um, what is gonna be the hourly high? Maybe this candle right here is the hourly high, I guess. Nice, nice, Drew. Activate that funded, man. Just activate it. Nice. All right, starting off the hour, close to the hourly high here. So hopefully we get something. Oh my god, why am I getting so many emails? Necessity breeds success. Yes. But I feel like that could be a double-edged sword because you don't want to it is necessity, but at the same time you could feel that emotional toll if things don't go your way. Detachment is key in trading though. If you come to the market needing something, you often push it away. Yeah. It is it is dangerous mindset. It's a broad saying for business survival, etc. I don't know if it applies in this situation, but just made me think of it. I think yeah, we know what you're saying, right? I feel like everyone that's serious about trading, like all of us in here, like there is some necessity to it. Like maybe it's not even about the money, maybe it makes you feel fulfilled in life to be doing this. I feel like it does for me. So you have to bring that attitude to put in the work around trading, back testing, having a routine, journaling, reviewing, etc. Yeah. Yeah. I think every one of us, that show up every day, we have what it takes to be successful. But along the way, there will be ups and downs. Focus on execution and nothing else. Yeah. It's about freedom. Yeah. I think once we all get to a point where trading becomes like your only thing, then for sure, like that's your freedom. I feel like trading, anything related to trading is the only thing that I could do any like consistently in my life. Like it's because of trading like I've been able to do YouTube consistently, and it's because of trading I've been able to wake up so early every day for like 5 years now. So, I feel like my life before then was just random, chaotic. So, have you heard the saying necessity is the mother of invention? Yes. I just like thinking of things like that. Yeah, I think you're right. I think for Travis at least, I think his personality and his way of doing things is probably the 90% of like why he's successful. Not necessarily like his situation per se, cuz like the same person living in a vehicle could be could feel desperate and get into trading and not see the same success, right? So, all right, I was hoping it could go higher here. Same concept as you never think you can afford a child until you have a child. When it's a necessity, you'll make it happen. Yeah. If you wait for the perfect opportunity to have a kid, then you'll never have a kid, you know? Done for the day. It was no trade day for me. Paper traded all morning, testing out a new strategy. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. Always fun to test out new things. Just need to be logical and self aware. Yeah. You just have to be able to audit yourself and improve, make changes. But that's easier said than done because some people just can't. Some people know that they revenge trade, they know that they shouldn't trade, but then they just can't help themselves. Like they just can't stop themselves from clicking the button. And it is what it is, you know? Some people are just wired differently. There's definitely people who see things like that, don't really use it in the intended way, but I like the concept of needing that reason to push harder and think smarter than ever. Yeah. I think all of us in here are like, you know, we're better than the average, you know? We know better to not do something stupid. I don't know. Maybe I just have a skewed view on how people trade, but whenever I look at these videos, man, these kids just, you know, being on a I almost said Skype call, but Skype is dead. But being on a Discord call and just like trading like crazy, I don't know. I'm sure that's not the majority, but I see that all the time. People who don't have that reason, like a family or people you rely on, where they revenge trade because it'll only be them sinking in the boat. So, and that's not every person. Yeah, maybe. But I feel like even if you don't have anybody relying on you, being like self sabotaging yourself like that, some people are just wired to be that way, I guess. I don't know. But again, I try not to make judgments on how people are wired, you know. It is what it is. Like the world is big enough for all of us. So you do you, I do me. That's why I like your stream. Today was trade number 4 for me. No shot. I'm following someone who throws 5 trades a day and rub 10 strategies I don't fully know. I mean, I don't know. I do understand that, you know, streamers feel that pressure to kind of make it entertaining at least, right? For the stream. So ideally you'd want a strategy where you're taking at least 1 or 2 trades per stream, but I'm sorry guys, I'm trader first, right? So I need to kind of look out for myself before I do anything. So, but I mean, you'll get instances where it takes so many trades and I get tired of it. That was the case like last month, like middle of last month. I'm a DGen at heart though. I love gambling, so I don't let myself do it because it's a slippery slope. Yeah. I feel like I was in a way in my 20s, but like nowadays I feel like no. No more. I've had my fun, you know. I did activate that account. I like how you don't have to wait until market close. Yeah. I learned that too. Someone on here told me like you can activate it right now. So I was like, "Okay, let's try it." And then the funny thing is that actually worked against me because like I passed the eval in the middle of the day, right? And I got another setup, so that ended up losing. So if I didn't activate that eval, I might have been okay. But it is what it is. God, we're stuck in a range again, so more waiting. Drew, you have another eval, right? Lucid eval from the giveaway. You still have the giveaway. That's the next project. Yeah. Once you pass that, 2 sim funded accounts from Lucid. That's solid. Probably have to tag the person to get their attention because, like, I don't know if they're watching the stream all the time. You have the Core Flex Sim and then Lucid Flex Sim. Oh, okay. Core Flex from My Funded Futures, and then I'd like to get about 4 total Sims before I really focus on them. Okay. Yep, that sounds like a plan to me. God, I've been sitting on this topstep eval for like forever. So once I pass that, I'm gonna be up 7, and then I have Alpha Futures and then Apex. I guess okay. If I pass all the evals I have right now, that's gonna get me to 10, I think. So hitting my goal early, but it's another story if I maintain them and take payouts. So what happened to the market, guys? It like died. It literally just died. Giving away a Lucid Black? Yes. On my Discord. Giving them out like candy? I mean, I try, you know? But I'm gonna run out pretty soon. It's not like I'm gonna use them, right? So ideally, as long as you guys are here and watching my content, then potentially get free evals. Price action blows, yeah. We're just slowly bleeding, going down. Maybe we can go for the lows here. Yeah, but I'll do probably another giveaway on one of my videos. If I ever make it, if I ever trade. But I think I'm gonna start I'm still thinking about like the logistics and stuff, but I think I'm gonna start picking like a random video and then picking the winner from those kind of comments. So it kind of incentivizes people to comment on every video. But I don't know how I'm gonna work that out. I don't know yet. Good idea. Interaction is key. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to force people to comment, but I'm saying I want to reward people that do comment, you know? But then the usual, like, you have to be there for the giveaway pick, giveaway announcement, or winner announcement stream and all that. Can someone explain what an evil is? Eval? You mean eval? I really fixated on paper trading and backtesting, so I'm not familiar with. Okay, so eval is a test account on prop firms where they test you on whether or not you can make money or not. So once you reach a certain profit target on that evaluation account, you get quote unquote funded, and then you can start making real money. So it's like a test to see if you can trade or not. All right, we just hit the lows there. But didn't get a close below. That's actually pretty cool, yeah. But it kind of promotes gambling almost though, because they know it's not real money per se, so they just try to YOLO it and pass it in one go or two days. People do that a lot. Which I really don't have anything against. If you already know how to trade and you don't want to just sit there and painstakingly try to pass the eval, I feel like it's okay for you to YOLO it if you have the money. Cause you can go back to your normal strategy once you're funded. If you have your strategy ready. But I just don't see the point where you gamble it and then you don't know how to trade once you get to funded. So you lose the funded anyway. So what was the point of passing the eval? I feel like that's the only issue. Do a lot of research into prop firms before pulling the trigger. Yes. All right, let's fall back down one more time here. I feel like more and more people are going to jump into the space. So it's going to be exciting. Basically, just spent today wiping out all of yesterday. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like if we're gonna bounce, I feel like right now, right here would be the right place to bounce, but we're not getting the juice. We're just slowly bleeding down. Elon Musk's XAI SpaceX merger is valued at a whopping 1.25 trillion. Nice. Makes sense. You want the bounce at 44? Oh yeah, I forgot you're looking at 44 here. I mean, I feel like we're gonna go there. We're slowly bleeding down. That would be complete yesterday's wipe. Yes. Alright, we're falling down. Close below the low there. Let's see if there's any kind of reaction. No big reversal yesterday after 10:30. I'm guessing yes, same today. Slow melt for 18 hours. Maybe. CMG earnings tonight. How is Chipotle doing? Yikes. If Chipotle gets another bad rating or bad earnings report, I feel like this economy is cooked. $52 holds, might be a nice bounce. 52. All right, looks like we're getting a push up here. Very nice. if we come back down now, then I have a setup. We'll see. You're long MNQ. All right. Good luck, man. Godspeed. Waiting for it to make a move. I don't like ranges. We are in somewhat of a range, yeah. I'm expecting no trade for me for the rest of the day, getting off at 12. Okay. I might have something here. I don't really see it making any more major moves. Messy trends all day. Well, I just need 5 points. So any of these candles can get me there. Yeah, really chopping around here. It's like I'm so close to getting something, but not panning out. All right, taking a quick bathroom break. Oh my god, these candles. Are we gonna go up or down? They set the market to no setups and went golfing. True. All right, let's see if I get something here. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, hustler. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Alright, looks like I am getting a setup here. Oh, but now it's like pumping up, so I don't know. We'll just try it out. We'll just try it out and see what happens. I'm thinking about a long here. I think as long as we're ranging, I feel like we have a good shot of getting filled this time. Well, I was gonna go long here, but now we're dumping. This could be a close one. If we get bought up into the close, I'm gonna go long at 69.54 and 75 cents. But let's see. Let's see if we get bought up here. Zoom in. Alright, looks like, I don't know yet. We just keep selling off here, so good thing I didn't enter. Yeah. Alright, switching my bias now. Back to being short. My short entry is gonna be 69.53 and 50 cents. Tap 44. Yeah, I mean, if I go short, I would love it to go to 44. But now it's coming up again. Now we're coming back up, so this flip-flop is crazy. Oh my god, okay. This could be like a sweep of the lows, and now the bias is back to being long, potentially. Not sure yet. All right, back to being long. Back to being long biased. I love the flip flop. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Basically, where this candle bounced is going to be my entry if I end up going long, but now it's coming back down. Oh my gosh, okay. I think it's going up and down way too much. Can't really pick a direction yet. But it could still be a long here. Today, a small loss for me. Okay, that's all right, man. As long as the losses are small, you're good. Just watch your downside. That's all you have to do. All right, so we're still ranging, but I am still cautiously long biased. What would happen for you in order to get a potential trade? I would need the price to keep going up here. Then I'll go long. But if we drop back down, then no. So far so good. So far the long looks okay to me. Unless this happens. Oh my god. We can still get bought up into the close, in which case I'll enter long. Yeah, see, getting bought up here. But let's see how far. Jesus. Okay. Never mind. It is starting to get rippy a little bit here. Now I'm short biased. Maybe we are going for the 44s. Alright, my short's gonna be 69.53 and 50 cents. Pretty much where we're bouncing off of right now. But don't tell me it's gonna go up again. Alright. I think we're good for a short here. Alright, going short. The question is it gonna come up now? I mean, it has to, right? Alright, looks like it is coming up. Just kidding. But I have a good shot this time. I have a good shot of getting a trade. All right, coming up now. Um, let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna potentially take the reverse here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it is going to come up. There we go. All right, bullish. Just kidding. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just kidding, guys. Another mistrade. Watch it hit 44 and then get a mega bounce. Alright, let's update the hourly candle. That's the hourly low. So we already broke through the hourly low. Alright, we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. This PA is brutal, so I would love that. Yeah. Hit my personal daily loss limit. Done for the day. Okay, man. Good job today. I'll see you tomorrow. Close your charts. Don't want to fight this. Yeah. I would not recommend this unless you're experienced like me. Unless you're an expert. All right, coming back up here potentially. All right, it's coming up. Oh my god. If we get a fat green candle with this one, then we might have a shot. All right, it's coming alive. Okay, bullish, bullish. Oh my God, it's getting rippy. It's getting rippy, guys. Here we go. Coming up here. All right, I think I'm getting tagged. There we go. Oh my God. It's getting so rippy, guys. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. It's moving. All right, 2 ticks away from my entry. All right, tagged in. 1 tick away. I can't believe. Okay, now if it comes up, then I feel like I'm cooked. After that rejection. Oh my God. Oh, did I miss it? Am I in a trade? No. I was about to be tagged. I missed him by a tick. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I love it. What the heck? Oh my God. I missed it by a tick. What just happened though? Holy crap, what is this dump? Is there some kind of news? What happened? US military shot down an Iranian drone that approached US Navy aircraft. So is that war or what? Oh my God. God. Okay, what do I do if it comes back up though? Now what? Uh, Iran was flexing them drones. But I mean, that's warranted, right? If the drone came close to the U.S. Aircraft carrier, I feel like that's a warranted attack. So I don't see why the market's freaking out. And why not tag me in, you know? Why you gotta reverse one tick below my entry? That's my question. That was almost a 20-point move in 1 minute on ES. But Iran was like posting videos of all these drones and footage of them viewing B-2 bombers and stuff. Oh man. Travis, you good? I hope you didn't get like slipped or anything. You should be okay if you're on sim. Sim funded is pretty good about not getting. I mean, you do get slipped, but not by that much. Maybe like 2 extra. That's a heartbreaking move on that trade. I mean, as long as I wasn't on the other side, I'm okay. No trade is, it's just neutral. Had a tight stop loss, only lost like $50. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. But I was close, guys. My first trade of the month could have been this short right here. No way anyone could have known that was coming. Well, I wish it would have happened like a minute later. Maybe it would have tagged me in if I had one more minute. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cancel this order because I did get. I don't know. This is like a territory that I've never been in. Usually, I cancel the trade if I get another setup, but this setup isn't really valid because the drop was too big. So, I guess the safer way, the safe way. Hmm. Trying to think. Trying to think what counts as following my plan here. Yeah, I guess I'll stay in. I guess I'll stay in for the show. So yeah, if it comes back up, I don't know what's gonna happen. It is what it is. Man, I wish this drop was like right after hitting my entry, not now. Um, I have like 20 minutes on this order, so plenty of things can happen. I mean, it looks like we're going back down though. I don't know. You shorted that? Be careful, man. We might still bounce. You're out already? Okay. All right, maybe it's coming up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, here we go. That looks bullish to me. Mm. I don't know. I thought it was bullish, but I guess it depends how this candle closes. We could still go up. Yep, going up. You know what would be extra unlucky if I missed that trade by a tick? It would get worse if I end up hitting my personal daily loss limit trying to make this trade work. That would be like the extra unlucky scenario. It could happen. All right, coming up. It's slowly coming up, guys. Scary, scary, scary. Okay. 49 is previous hourly low. If it tests that and rejects, I think you're good. Well, my entry is a 53. So it needs to come up way higher. Yeah, that's my TP. I'm looking for the sweep of that wick one tick below my entry, that candle right there. This candle. I mean, we might sweep this and it might just keep going up. Or it might never come up here. It might just fall from here. But I'm watching. I'm trying to follow my plan. I'm pretty sure this is what following my plan is. Because I would have canceled this order if I gotten like a legit setup on the 12 hour on 12 p.m. But I didn't, so I think it's the right thing to do to keep this order alive. But now I have 10 minutes left on this order, and looks like it is falling back down. So I am nervous about this order, so I just need to survive another 10 minutes and then I'll cancel it. Oh God, I get so cold like right before I'm trying to take a trade. I don't know if that's like me being nervous or what, but I like shiver when I get nervous. But I'm definitely timestamping that section on my live stream when I missed it by a tick. That's a good highlight right there. Yeah, it looks like it's not coming back up. Wow. Okay. Iranian Shahid 139 drone was taken down by F-35. That's bearish. We just keep falling down. I got 9 minutes left. Whew. I'm actually glad, okay? I'm glad that it didn't come back up and tag me in because, like, who knows what could have happened after that drop. I feel like it could have just went straight up. I still haven't gotten, like, a notification from CNBC yet, though. So, let's, I'm gonna let this order cancel and then probably end the day there. We're close, guys. We're so close to getting something. As close as it gets, really, yes. That's why I feel like, all the times that I get stop hunted, because, like, after like 10th time of getting stop hunted, you feel like, oh, maybe I should move my entry by 1 or 2 ticks higher than where I usually go. That's why I don't do it, because, like, days like today, if I move my entry up anymore, I'm gonna miss out on those trades. So it's all variance. I still have rest of the day today to potentially get into a trade. So I'm still not gonna count today out yet, but at least for the stream, no trade yet. No trade on stream since last Wednesday, which was the trade debate outage. That was a good one too. That was a good trade. Perfect entry, perfect exit. I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes left. So yeah, I will head out after that. So thank you guys for watching. It was a longer than usual stream, but it was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you're going to keep trading, good luck. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, see you, Travis. See you, Drew. We just keep falling down. Man, that must have been like a super bearish news right there. Wow. All right, Rich. Have a good day. I should update my title. Missed a mega short by 1 tick. Oh, wow. Gotta add the wow. All right, last candle. All right, with that, I'm canceling this order. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.